What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and welcome back to another YouTube video. So, in today's video, we are going to be talking about a time when I accidentally bought a game that was going to end up being my Christmas present around 2 weeks before it was actually even Christmas. And now, this is a true story. It's just super convenient that it happens to be, oh hey, you know, I buy a game, and I like, because I wanted to play the game with friends at the time, and it just so happens to be that the game I bought was going to be my Christmas present. So let's start it off all the way back to the beginning. There was this game that had just recently released on Xbox called Terraria, and I had played the PC version before. However, you know, I've been more into my Xbox recently, and there was this Xbox version of it that released, this console edition, that I was like, this would be really fun to actually play and enjoy. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna wait until Christmas to see if I get the game, and you know, I can hold off or whatever. But then my friends are playing the game, and I'm sitting there and party with them, and I'm just like, how's Terraria going? And I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I can't wait any longer. Most likely they're not even going to give me Terraria for Christmas. I'm just going to ask my grandma for money so I could buy Terraria on the Xbox. So I'm like, all right, you know what? I asked my grandma. She's like, sure, you can go ahead and buy Terraria. I bought Terraria. I start playing with a few buddies, and we just have an awesome time playing together. They give me some stuff, such as the Terra Blade, and we just, you know, play the game like normal. We just have a ton of fun. But one day, something goes wrong. My dad happens to walk by and is like, notices that there's a game on the TV that I have not really played before on my Xbox, and he's like, hey, and by the way, this is going to be very, not exactly what was said, because this was years ago. This was, back when I was this was 2014. So, yeah, this story is, super old, but I just wanted to share it since I've been playing Terraria recently. It's like, hey, what game is that? And I'm like, oh, it's Terraria. Come to find out, my dad had purchased the physical edition of Terraria for the Xbox as my gift for Christmas. However, I had already bought it digitally, and it's not like I can refund it because, you know, I had already put over 2 hours into the game. And come to find out, yeah, he had bought it physically and was going to give it to me for Christmas. However, I bought the game myself 2 weeks earlier just because, you know, my friends were playing it and I wanted to be able to play with my friends. And it was like my dad was able to get a refund on it, luckily. But, what did I really miss out on from the physical edition? Well, the physical version with the CD and stuff, but also a bonus poster. Now, would I really have used the poster or cared about it nowadays? Probably not, but at the end of the day, I still feel bad, and sometimes when I think about this, I'm just like, man, that kind of sucks that it's like, imagine you buy someone something for Christmas, and in my dad's case, you know, he was able to return it and get his money back, but imagine if you bought something for someone for Christmas, you couldn't return it, and just so happens they buy themselves the thing you bought them a week before you were supposed to even give it to them for Christmas, meaning that, oh hey, you know, yeah, this is gonna sound sucky, but I can't return this anymore. I was gonna buy that for you, and come to find out, you already bought it after I had already bought it for you. I don't know what to do with this anymore. And now, you know, I still enjoy Terraria. As you guys can tell by the background footage, I've been no-lifing it a lot recently. And if I look at my Steam account, I can probably see how much time I've put into it. I've put around 18 hours into it in the past 2 weeks. That also is combined with other games, so it's probably more like I put around, I don't know, I would say maybe 12 hours, maybe a little bit of time, maybe a few hours there and here, but I've been playing it a lot recently. I do want to know, though, in the comments down below, what has ever been an experience that you've had where you've, gotten a gift or you've bought a gift for someone and then come to find out they either already had it, they had no interest in it, or they ended up buying it after you had already bought it for them, but you weren't able to give it to them yet because, you know, it wasn't like a special holiday or anything that you bought it for. I want to know your guys' experience in the comments down below, but with that said, my name's FireMonkey. Like the video if you like it, dislike it if you didn't like it, subscribe, post notifications enabled to never miss an upload, and I will see you champs and champettes next time with another YouTube video, if I'm not sitting there playing Terraria for 5 years straight. Peace out.